Now it's got Velcro backing, so when we put it on, it sticks to that belt. Now again, the belt is an optional accessory. It doesn't come with that. The conventional way to use the Lumiquest would be to use the Velcro that actually comes with it. Now, so this is the flash pattern of the Lumiquest. It's interesting. It looks like a hockey player's mask. And what the idea is, it's what they call an 80-20. That means 20% of the light goes forward, 80% goes to the ceiling. As you can see, the light goes right through the top and will kind of go toward the ceiling. So the flash pattern I'll show you when my model gets here. Now here's the issue with this. If I go vertical, I've got really a side light because it's so far away from the flash, and there is no way for me to shoot vertical on this without having the flash shoot really to the side. So it works in horizontal position. Okay, so in order for me to shoot verticals with the Lumiquest, I'm going to have to use this thing, which is called a flash bracket. And I'll go ahead and mount my shoe onto here. So the way this works now is I've got myself a very nice height over the lens. It's actually very, very high. It'd be an interesting issue when you're very close to the subject to have a light that's that high. But with the swivel bracket, what happens is the body can actually turn like that. So now you can have the flash in the same position with the body changing its position like this. And so if I'm shooting vertical, horizontal, I just basically turn and twist that. Now if you're just kind of holding the body, then this kind of becomes a little bit of an issue, or that becomes kind of a little bit of an issue. So, but that's the way flash brackets are. The other thing too is, in terms of the mounting system, it's because it's not able to use our patented plastic to band to plastic strap and band system. On this one, when I shake it, it can fall off. And that's something that I wouldn't have in my products. So that's a basic difference. My idea was, when I went into a room, this is where it hit me, is that I saw a lampshade, and the lampshade lit the whole room evenly and very, very softly. Now this is what I call omnidirectional lighting, where the light basically goes everywhere, and this is why this is called a light sphere. It's because the light is non-directional. It's kind of like the light on a very soft, cloudy day, and that's what we want. Lights, like a lamp with a lampshade, you wouldn't say something like, hey, don't point that lampshade at me. It doesn't work like that, because a lampshade is a very soft, round light, whereas with a flashlight, you would. And so one of the first things I wanted to do is I wanted to have the very first ever omnidirectional light source, which is what the sphere is, and that's why it's called a light sphere. Now, the second thing that you want to have is mounting capabilities, and one of the rules about lighting is that the larger the light source, the softer the quality of the light. And that's why when you go to photography studios, you'll see big umbrellas or big soft boxes. That's because they know that the larger the light source, the softer the quality of the light. And the further you go away, the more that large light source looks smaller. So that's why these large light sources are typically very close to you and large. The problem with large is that large can fall off. And so that's why when I made the mounting systems for my two current versions of Lightsphere, the Lightsphere Collapsible and the Universal, I basically wanted to have something that mounted easy, like you saw, but will not fall off. And that's important. We want it large and that it will not fall off. Another innovation is that this is a clear material, and we use clear materials in our current light spheres because we don't want light to be cut by the white dye that's in the material. If I were to do something like this, that's basically what you get when you put a piece of white fabric in front of the flash, is you basically cut the power, the efficiency of the light. The other thing about my products is that, yeah, once they're on, they're not going to fall off, but additionally, you don't need a bracket. You can shoot vertical or horizontal without having to take it off. You can also put in color accessories. We've got color gels, color tabs, and where you can modify the color of the light. We've also got snoot products, which give you very direct light rather than the omnidirectional lighting. So that's basically what makes the Lightsphere such a popular product. Now the way I'm going to trigger both flashes simultaneously is by using this remote commander. And both cameras are set to remote commanders, so when I squeeze this button, both of them will fire simultaneously. Let's do the light sphere. Okay, so I'm just going to smash this flat, mount it straight on top like this. And we're going to pull it at a 45-degree angle, push down until it's all flush, and then pop this guy up like that. Okay, now let's do the light sphere. Great. Okay. And now we're going to do the Lumiquest. And let's trigger them. Now this Lumiquest. Okay.